Well, we had wonderful weather our first day here, and then yesterday the rain kind of started coming in, and it got a little bit more foggy. And then this morning we woke up to, boy, you can barely see the surf down there. There is a beach. We are at the ocean. Here comes a wave. Well, we've come to a sad moment, boys, and that is the last of 2022 grapes. This is it. It's been a long run. And if you happen to be the one in the kitchen steaming all those grapes, it's probably not so sad. It's more of a celebration. Especially because we are out of jars, or almost out of jars. So it's time to quit anyway. Quit bringing in those grapes. The last couple. There we go. Yesterday we brought grapes in. Got 24 quarts. I know, you'd like to have a couple of those for yourself, right? Just drink them right down. Sorry. Fall is here. And so is some drippy fall weather. Well, this is the last of the apples for 2022. And we have we have a guest appearance today on the farm. Hi, Jean.
Hi.
Who's helping us with our applesauce. So she's feeding the soft boiled apples down and making this good stuff over here. Yummy applesauce, and the other part that goes to the cows. It's November 6th, and I'm just heading out from the basement here to do something that we pretty much almost never do in early November, and that is to play in the snow. Oh boy. And I need to go out, and I got some complainers and whiners out there. Apparently they don't like to eat white stuff. I told them, no, it's the yellow snow you gotta worry about. So we got some stuff for them, which happens to be the last, this stuff, of our 2022 canning, which is a little bit of blueberry dregs from blueberry juice that we had frozen and hadn't used up yet. So we got her done the other day, and that's it for canning. Put all the canning stuff away until next year. And by this time of the year, we're kind of not sorry to see it go. But the good news is, I think we used up all of our jars. Which is usually a good indicator we should quit anyway, because if we have all of our jars full, it's probably a 2 or 3 year supply, way more than we need. So if you're local in Corvallis area and you need juice, hit us up. Juices or sauces, we got a lot of juice, especially blueberry and grape. What do you say, boys? Want a little extra treat? As if I didn't already know. Hey. Hey, what do you think of the blueberries there, guys? Nummy, nummy, nummy. What do you think, Patch? You're not too fond of blueberries, huh? You're not too fond of the camera here. Let me back up. Okay. I'm not going to hit you with this stick. Does this look like that other stick I get? The one with the little electric prod in the end? Moo. Gotta check it out, don't we? Moo. Gosh, you're getting tall, Patch. Look at you. We're almost seeing eye to eye. This is exciting. I'll tell you. 6th of November. Wowee. And look at those fir trees. Looking frosty like Christmas trees already. I don't know if we'll be having campfire at Camp A today. Donna texted a little earlier today saying that the snow put her in the mood. She had to stop and stop what she was doing and bring out her Christmas decorations. So, these guys say they're anxious to be fed. They don't like the white stuff on the ground out there, do they? And they say I'm late this morning. Late to come out and feed them. They're hungry. Hurry up. Well, sorry, boys. I was talking to your Uncle John on the phone this morning. Well, maybe not your direct uncle, but say, hi, John. Hi, John. So now it's time to come and feed you. And I was about to feed you, but what do I find in the feed trough? What is this? Who did this? Who did this? Which one of you? Who's clean up? Clean up on aisle 2 here. Aisle number 2. Okay, you're both looking guilty. If you ask me, you both have guilty looks on your face. Harumph. Okay. This trough was cleaned out. Initially it wasn't too popular. They both wanted to eat out of this one, but I guess Buddy's always the big bully. He's the bigger guy. He's the older brother. Pushed his little brother. That tells me you probably are the guilty party. Now listen here. Any other feedback you might have regarding your meals can be expressed in a different way, shall we say. Even though it's early November, the forest just seems to light up like Christmas lights this time of year, getting us in the mood for the holiday season. Well, we got the last of what's left of our early snow from a couple of days ago. It had pretty quickly turned to rain and melted most everything. And we've got a lot of little tree limbs down with the heavy fall snow and leaves still on a lot of the trees. So I'm out here in the pasture. You might say I'm a man that's outstanding in my field. And much as it might look green, if you look a little bit closer, I'll give you some reference here. There's just not that much for a four-legger to be eaten on. And we went from very dry to very rainy, but it was so late in the season that, the light is much shorter days, and the weather went zipping down to overnight lows in the mid-30s or lower. And so I think we went from dry to dormant. That being the case, ... we are having a little afternoon snack. And we're having more and more of those. So the boys are going to be with us for about another 8 weeks. That being the case, I went out yesterday and we stocked up on some food. And I got my money's worth on this new hay, I think. I don't know. They're about 70-pound bales. And there ain't nothing like trying to hoist 70-pound bales up toward the ceiling to kind of make a feller feel like maybe he ain't the feller he used to be. So in this case, I was fortunate to have Terry come out and give me a hand. Some of those I was pushing up there, she'd come over and help me. The two of us would hoist them, get them over the hump. Well, good stuff. How about, smaller bites? We don't want to be accused of having rude cows here on the farm, This is a more like a gentleman's farm. So we have to act like gentlemen, you guys. Well, we've got a little frost outside the greenhouse this morning. think it got down to like 28 degrees last night. Brr. But frost usually means a nice clear day. Looks like it's going to be a pretty one on November the 14th. And I see some boys waiting for their morning visit. And there's Limpy and the Doo-Wops. You might see why we call her Limpy. I think those are actually foster children. Happy Thanksgiving, Limpy! Can you say drumstick? Morning, boys. Nice sunny day, huh? Anybody ready for breakfast? Okay, everybody's happy. Oftentimes, Buddy comes in and sort of blocks Patch from getting at the feed, and Patch has to go around. And I keep trying to teach our little Padawan here, use the force, Patch. Use the force. Well, it's a pretty day the week before Thanksgiving. Nice to have the sun out and light up the trees a little bit. Well, we got a frosty morning outside of the greenhouse here. And check out these new fancy windows with the... Got one here, got one here. Nice frost accent windows, oval in the middle. Nice lacy design. We got some friendly fire going on here for Thanksgiving Day. I got a little Nerf war going with Kenny and Sean, and Anastasia's out there somewhere and her siblings.
Is that yes?
6? Yeah. Okay. Then you count from left to right to 6.
Okay.
Then put 6 down.
I think Daryl's already had his turkey, at least in his mind.
Oh, okay. 6 down. Okay.
Everything else. Everything.
Happy Thanksgiving, Grandma.
5, 6. Okay. So
Our
that's
sugar
what I got
roll.
left.
Aha.
You have now count this side. Let's count
Okay,
all.
you said put 6
No,
down,
no,
right?
put that has to put the one that's at 6 down.
Down this one.
Yeah. Then you count.
Oh, I get it.
Why did you count all the ones
Okay,
until
so
6?
there's
No, it's a tie. It's a tie.
I think you got it.
not boo.
Yeah, you said the wrong thing.
No, I said Bill.
You said do.
I think you said you're out. You played yourself.
I said Bill. Why do I?
During the few weeks that we had the game cam switched on, we had one sighting of actual game. One. But we had many, many sightings of people and four-wheelers. Now, I'm not a hunter, but if I were, I think I would have to start wondering, what are the odds? As I finish up this recording and get it posted to YouTube, I see it's the 1st of December. And Terry and I want to wish you the very best of Christmas season and the very best holiday to you and your family. God bless us, everyone.